Alright, seems everything is okay with video and audio. Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome. The traders of Colibri are ready to present the latest insights in our market analysis during the next hour. So, first of all, once again, the Merry Christmas. And as the holiday season arrives, we want to welcome you and thank you for being the part of Colibri community, focused on learning and growth in the markets. Taking the first steps into trading requires commitment and the open mind, and that decision alone sets you apart. This time of year offers a chance to pause and recognize the experience you gain along the way. Each market observation, each challenge, and each adjustment has added to your understanding. And should keep in mind that trading is a long-term skill, built through discipline and steady effort rather than quick wins. While you enjoy the holiday with loved ones, remember that your progress matters, and we hope that the coming year brings sharper insights, stronger habits, and greater confidence as you navigate market opportunities. And warm wishes for a wonderful Christmas, a refreshing break, and a successful New Year. May your journey ahead will be filled with learning, balance, and steady progress. So let's start our review and we look at the market. We look at the Bitcoin, Ethereum, the gold, silver to see what is going on. And after we'll go back to our screener and try to find some interesting coins for trading. And also for many streams I didn't share with you the deals of our traders from the team. So today I would like to correct this mistake, and we will see what our traders are trading on the market. So I already prepared some coins for trading. So I found the best one. I found the most with biggest NATR with good average volume. That are active, but let's start from our general situation on the market and starting with the Bitcoin, because this is most interesting thing. So okay, so already 2 days the Bitcoin was sleeping and waiting for something after this big flush that occurred on 26th of December. Today in the night, according to my local time, Bitcoin is making the rally. Now let me check how you see this context. I think it will be much more useful if it will be in the left corner. I think it will not, or maybe in the right corner. I think, yeah, the right corner will be the best position. So just to keep in mind that you have opportunity to go and visit our websites, our Telegram groups, to download the terminal and start your trading journey if you didn't start yet. So let me set more accurate. Okay, it seems okay. Okay, back into the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin during my night a few hours ago starting some Christmas rally. So everybody was happy because we're close to our high of the flat that was occurred after the big rundown from the 80H, from the all-time high, and maybe traders expecting some positive things and waiting for some accumulation. So the best situation will be if the Bitcoin will draw something like that. So we are approach to the level, so we confirm the level, then we goes down. Maybe it will be some complicated correction. Maybe we'll trading sometimes here. We make the approach until that close to this high, and after we will break, make some retest and go up. So this will be the extra positive scenario for the Bitcoin. But what we see that once again, after we break this local high, and if we were trading that, but anyway, it was danger to trading that pattern. So Bitcoin is making 0.5 because the approach of the coin was so quick. We see a lot of fake outs during the Bitcoin movement, and there was not enough volume, and probably there's not so much people that are trading this breakout of the high, of the local high. And if we will see that kind of picture, maybe that will be much more better. I think something like that will be much more interesting. So this pattern, so it will be the perfect one, and then we will make the impulse and then continue our run. But no, we are accumulating some long traders here. We gave the chance to trade a little bit. We see that this bounce from the mirror level of the previous high. We make a very small bounce, and then we once again the flush. We down, it pops down very quickly by the one red candle, a very powerful candle, and then some continuation of the downing is continuous. So once again, we are trading close to our trend line. So this support zone is still valid. That quite close to the big zone that was drawn on the daily time frame. Maybe we think we should make the correction because this zone is huge, and let's find some better way how to draw this zone. Okay, because it goes, we should open the daily chart. What will show this daily chart, because this zone is huge. And okay, maybe it will be much more correct if we will draw it somewhere like here. So before the impulse start, so before this first candle is appeared on the daily chart, so something like that, it will be more correct. And let's look on the 15-minute chart, and so what we see on the local time frame. What we will see, okay, we will see the one zone of the accumulation is here, one touch, second touch, and the third touch. And I think we should remove this one because this one is unnecessary for the particular situation, and let's use only the one. So we have the big trend line that goes from the very past. We see that the price is respecting that. We see the small supporting zone on the level, little bit above the level 86,800, and still there's no chances. I'm not saying no chances, but there's still the guys who is short the Bitcoin have much more power and more proactive than the long traders. And probably a lot of the people escaping from the Bitcoin, and new traders that come into the market are not buying the Bitcoin. And so anyway, so we remember that the end of December, there's some period of where the options are closed, and maybe there's taking some influence on the price formation of the Bitcoin after the options will be closed. Maybe we can see the more more nature movement, because we are bounced from this small range, starting from so the general range looks like 86 and 800. So this one, and then the upper range is somewhere close about the 90,000. So we are bouncing on that zone. What do I wish to show this for the last period? So something like that. So our general movement is inside of this square. But let's see what is going on. But anyway, so right now we have the interesting situation and the quite dangerous situation, because we have the liquidity under that levels. I'm sorry, once again I missed, so my hand is not so accurate. Okay, right now it's right, and okay, this from the first attempt. So we have the cascade of the local levels on the Bitcoin, so definitely we have some liquidity under them, and maybe Bitcoin will try to squeeze it to get the liquidity, and they can go close to the 84 and 400 because there's much more liquidity, and we have the much more dangerous situation on that case because these levels are old. So this level is how old this level? Let's measure. So this level already have the 10 days, and the age of this level is 27 days, and the age of our local low is the 37 days, so the more than 1 month. So that means there is a huge liquidity potential for the for going down, and I don't know, there was enough liquidity of the long traders that was gathered here to go down, or maybe the Bitcoin just will drop down, and I mean, so there's not the going so like a nature way. Maybe it will be this cause some small leakage of the price, and so maybe close to this level make some gather liquidity, then small comeback. So it's a very slow movement. So I don't know exactly, but if we have this some kind of proactive short guys who are shorting the Bitcoin, so maybe we will see some impulses. If not, so if the money will go away from the crypto, so maybe we will see this very borrow and very unpleasant situation. And what about the Ethereum? So more or less the same picture. The Ethereum doesn't show the power anymore, so we break once again yesterday low. So Ethereum much more like to gather some local liquidity from the levels than the Bitcoin. So we see the low from 2 days ago that was gathered. So, and for now we have the situation when the Ethereum is close to the only 1% of the move before this local low. The level is already have the historically 4 days and 20 hours, so they're definitely under this level, so we can expect some momentum, but we should keep in mind that we are close to this support zone. Maybe we can little bit adjust it if we need. Maybe this will be the more accurate, so to have it somewhere like somewhere here. But Bitcoin doesn't cross the highest high that he has on the flat, and the Ethereum is repeated the same. So there's nothing very interesting for trading for the Ethereum. We have some spike of the volumes, you see. So this one during the raising, then the spike, the first spike after we start to drop down, and there's a lot of the spikes, volume spike there here, and some mass is occurred in that period. So let's open the minute chart to see what was going on here, to increase, to scale it. So what was there? So once again we have some attempt to goes up, and the very quick raising but very slow leaking down, and then here we see that there's a very small amount of the money in the trading right now in the Ethereum. So I believe there's nothing interesting for trading until the Ethereum will approach to this local level, and if we will trade, we should definitely try to break this level with the potential this one point, I don't know, maybe 1.5% will be okay, like a target for this momentum. Let's see, and let's check on the next broadcast that will occur in the next year, and to see. Okay, let's open the 50-minute chart, go to the S&P 500. So last time when we have the broadcast, we were here, we break the all-time high, and the price is reversed, and after this gap we open today below the all-time high and continue the down movement. On the dollar index is increased, so it's on some range is going, so no direct movement until now. The gold is making the new high, so right now we can see that we have the all-time high on a gold. So this historical moment, so when the that kind of big shares and big how to say this big metal, this where there's a lot of the investors and the funds are storing the money, they're making all-time highs, and after this fighting between on the prices, so right now we have this round number that on the 4,550.15. So this is a new all-time high for the gold, and today we see that the price is pops down, and everyone is have the link this situation. So the silver, they open with a gap on the top high. So let's set here the all-time high to see on the 84,030. So, and once again the price is reversed. So market is right now on the from today is on down trend. So of course this news from the China, the Taiwan and the USA impact on that crisis that could appear. I believe this will not, this only will be the rumors, with only the testing of the weapons of the army, of Chinese army, but I don't want to see negative on that part of the world. So I think everybody is tired after that war between the Russia and Ukraine, and nobody wants the crisis will occur once again. Nobody wants that the guns are shooting. I think this is the worst situation ever that could happen when the two countries become the enemies. So believe everything the people have this clear mind, the rational mind. So they find the common solution. They will fight only the papers by the trading taxes, but not using the weapon to find the solution, because this is the practically could destroy a lot of lives of the people. And let's believe that the Mr. Trump will and the Chinese leader Xi Jinping will not make these mistakes like leaders of the big, very powerful countries in the world. So if we will invest in the silver, we will be it is in 4 times better than if we will invest on the Ethereum and wait in the 4 years. So this was the joke I heard, but this is not exactly the joke, but really. So if we will invest in 2025 on the silver in the beginning of the year, so we could get the 178%. But if we will invest on the Ethereum on the beginning of the 2025, we could get only the 100% of the move. So I think after that news, after the Nvidia after the Nvidia growth, after the silver and gold. So nobody will say that the crypto is the extremely volatility markets and this is the only the manipulation. No, because these real actives show the much more powerful movement, but the crypto is staying far from that number of the percentage of the growth. But you should imagine, so the liquidity of the market of the silver and the gold, and the liquidity of the some coins like the Ethereum. So this is not comparable. So here is much more money, and you can imagine how to work, how the price, what will be the price to change the price on the silver or on the gold in 1%. The cost, I mean the cost of this move, and the cost of the move of the Ethereum, for example. So this is not comparable things, and there's nothing to say about that. It's a pity really that the crypto market doesn't show some extra movement on this year. Anyway, so if you're an investor, it was quite difficult to get the profit from the crypto market. So even because everybody expects this 2021 growth. But right now the market has changed, market makers have changed, the rule was changed, and you should be more intraday trader if you want to get some money from the crypto market. Instead, like there was a rule that you invest $100 in some shitcoin in 2017, and you get the profit is 10x in a few months in any shitcoin you choose. So anyway, you will get some profit. Right now, this rule is not working like that. So market becomes more accurate, market becomes more precise. There's no efficiency like it was in the past. So now we should be much more clever, much more sophisticated in the trading activity. So that means we should be more deeply investigate the process and to trading like a professionals. Okay, the MicroStrategy continues this falling. So here I don't know what to say much more. Bitcoin dominance is on the same, more or less the same range that we have. This very suspicious spike. I don't know how to say about that. So I don't know really what does it means. So still we're on some range. So we're not going down. We're not going up. So that means that the money is not crossing between the altcoins and the Bitcoin anymore, because there is no power. And if you precisely look on the market of the crypto, and especially on the Binance, for example, so you will find a lot of some small coins with a turnover, daily turnover. Like right now it's 41 million, but they start pumping like the 3 million, 9 million, 10, 20 million, and maybe the maximum 30 million. So the Binance start to pump that kind of coins. And that means that there's no money to pump the big and heavy coins. So, and if we will see open some order books, so we see that this the bit is here is a good liquidity, but generally you will see this kind of empty. The lean, this lean coin is 70 million turnover, and you see that the order book is quite very small. So $200, $1,000, but this is the market makers side is 86, 148, 58, 53. How to trade this? So if you want to open the position of the 5,000, so you will make that kind of big jump on the price. So you should be very accurate. You should decrease your volumes if you have a lot of volumes, enough volumes for trading, and should be really more accurate, because the market makers volume is 5,000 and 6,000, something like that. but really should be careful, understand what you are doing. So do not open the big position and if you don't see the order book. Okay, what we can do. Oh, okay, this is the our translation, the broadcast. So okay, let's look on the market and try to find some coins. So the lean I have already on the order book, so it was falling down. The prices approach to the lower low of the yesterday, so I expect some fake out of this level. So I hope you understand the catch per month. So we have the yesterday low on this candle, and we set the level, and right now the price is not the bounce, so there's reversed. So this first attempt, the second attempt, the third attempt, then some accumulation of the traders, and the price is reversed for, I think, for some time, but okay, nobody knows. Nobody knows, because right now we have this high. Right now the market in the ascending trend, so that means that we have the potential to go up after that big deep correction. But let's see. And maybe remember that in the last broadcast we set the alert here, and close to this high of the day, and if we will trade this coin, so we can get the 3.55%. It's in average. If we are trading this breakout of this high. After that, the prices have some accumulation, some flat move, the side move, I mean. Then it goes down a little bit to get some liquidity. It crossing the previous high, and after that it's never come back to that. Okay, not the never come back, but so I already delete this level. So we're crossing, we are trading sometime here, and price is reversed, and it becomes like a support zone for the price. Then we make the new high, then I come back and deep, but not so deep as we have in the past. We get some liquidity. After that, accumulation zone. Then the price is reversed and start this very active moving to the top of the prices. Okay, some interesting movements on that coin. But the turnover is not okay. The 72 million is not enough really for trading, because there is only the few traders are trading and the market maker, and the movements are more close, like the bots are trading, so not the real traders, when the greed and the fear is how to say, the manage the process. But we can see that in the order books that this movements are really artificial, and you don't know who's pushing the price, what kind of algorithm is switch on and when it's switch off. Right now we see the pushing of the prices up, and nobody knows where it stops, because there's no sizes, big sizes on the order book, and it's quite difficult to predict when the prices will stop. Right now we see that we have some rejection of the price. The price is not accepted from that level, but okay, we are not predicting, we are trading the fact. So but this could be the interesting point to reverse. But anyway, so let's see. Maybe it will make the fake out of this level and then reverse. But as far as I remember, so it should be some reverse point should be somewhere here, I think. But no, let's see in a few minutes what will go on. The floor, if you follow by the news, the company has a problem and try to solve them, and the price is dropped in some minutes in a 50%. but the step of the price is not very pleasant. So you will see that a lot of the market makers around the spread, because the spread right now is 0.78%. Not the spread, but the okay. I think it will be the more correct, the step of the price, but okay, not the spread, but the step of the price. So the one step of the price down and minus 76, one price step up, this plus 0.77. So difficult to trade that kind of charts, and I would like to do not trade, because this is the trading like, you know, maybe remember the games in the early 90s, of this beginning of this game paths. So this graphic like Super Mario or something like that. So maybe you remember that period. So then I prefer to skip that kind of coins. And you see that this sizes here. So this is a market maker that are trading this up down, up and down, up and down, up and down movements. So they are on the same distance from the spread, and they're buying here, selling here, buying here, selling here. If the price go down, so buying here, selling here. So they are managing their average price and trading. So this, once again, there's 99% of the liquidity in the order book. This is the bots that the arbitrage the price of that coin and trading the spread. Pivers, interesting coin. So everybody think that this coin should be dead, but no, the coin is alive. Let's set the actual high on that. Quite manipulative coin, quite unpredictable movements on that coin. The NATR on the 1 minute chart is the 1. It's not enough, but this is okay. But really, for active trading, this is a little bit not enough. So better to see some kind of 1.4, 1.6. It will be the good. This will be the good. But anyway, so we have this high, and we see that the Pivers is breaking the highs and could show the good movement. Right now we have this flash, small flash on the. We get some liquidity. We drop down the long traders after that 2 candles. The price trying to recover, but right now we see that there's not enough power. The 18 million turnover on the Pivers right now, and of course it will be much better if the coin will get the turnover is more than 200 millions, but right now we have the only 80, and definitely we should keep it right now in our order books, because it's difficult to find a good coin for trading today. RVV, so the quite active coin was few days already. So if you see the movement on the Saturday and Sunday, these were the interesting movements. The movement started 27. It was a Saturday, yeah, probably yes. 27 Saturday, 28 Sunday, 29 is the Monday, yeah. So during the weekends this was in play, and also the NTRN, as far as I remember, was also interesting for trading on the weekends. Yeah, this is 27. So this NTRN was the coin in play coin only the 1 day, and only the how much? Only the 6 or 5 hours. Okay, not 6 hours was interesting, but after that price is reversed and the movement start is quite difficult, and this is not the period of the active trading that we should trade really, because there's a lot of fake outs, a lot of fake breakdowns, there's small candles, small volatility, some unpredictable movements. So this is the period that better to skip. But if you don't have anything, okay, you can try to trade, but better to skip that kind of coins and trying to find some interesting levels to find the short. And let's see how this was breaking. So right now we have this fake out, then come back, and then continuation of the downtrend. Then what we have, this some fake out here, and only after that we make another breakdown, minus 1.2%. Then the price is accumulation. So it's really difficult to find really the good entry point for trading. But right now we see that we need to wait for 6 hours to wait for a good setup in that case. And here we should wait the 5 hours and 49 minutes before the next interesting setup. Right now it's not trading, the coin is not on the tops, the volatility is 0.2, so of course this coin should be very far from the order books, and we should skip this 18 millions of turnover. So this coin is dead for now. Okay, we SQD appeared on our list, so we're breaking the high of yesterday. So this was some fake out, then the second attempt, and only after this third attempt we are continue our move up. Right now the price is see the deep correction. If this is a correction, so the price is standing here for some times, and maybe some gather some long traders on that candles, and after that it make the flush, and the prices continue the downward movement. Nobody knows where it stops. Probably this could be the one of the potential points, because this is some kind of mirror level. Maybe here we can find some real support close to this zone, but let's see. Anyway, we should do something with that coin if we are not trading the volatility, so we should wait the approach for this level. But right now this NATR is only the 1.1, so you see that this is quite small number. You already knows if you are if you are watching our previous broadcast, there's not enough for trading, for gathering the volatility. Take coin 237 million. Something interesting happened here. So the order book was jumping up, pops up and pops down, pops up and pops down. Right now this kind of robot is pushing the price, then it switched off, the price is reversed, and make few impulses. So danger coin, the volatility is increased quickly, and then the silence on the coin. So this coin should be not trading by using the chart, because it doesn't respect the chart. But okay, we can check. For example, will we find the valid trend line? Yes, we are, or not? Maybe yes, maybe not. But so this is the not the best trend line. So we see that this more or less applicable for that situation, but not. So I will remove it because this is not that case. So only the order book situation. River. So a lot of levels here. So a lot of trading. Okay. So we have the top. We have here. Please wait for a minute. Okay, so what we can trade today, we have the high point, daily high from the yesterday. We make this first approach, make the fake out, and then we make this small breakdown, then come back, then goes up and the flash back, and then come back with small candles. This is the possible to trade, but it's difficult to trade this situation. And also this situation is, whereas a lot of the candles with the wicks up, with the upper wicks and lower wicks, and so no break in the levels, really difficult to trade. And this coin is also quite manipulative. Merrill coin. So right now we have some sides above this level. Let's set the nearest daily low. Let's set what we have was break. We have break. Okay, so this is not the break. This is not clear. So the price is chopping approach, the good approach, really good approach. Slow approach, but chopping the price, chopping the price, chopping the price, and after we cross the level, we find the point where the stop losses, this with the cascade movement, the waterfall of the stop losses is started, but we'll be able to stay on that coin for some time, because in any second it could make the jump is in that way in the opposite direction, and then you will have the big stop loss. The volatility is right now small, even we see some kind of big candles, not the big, but the more or less big, but we should shrink it, and to this will be the more truthful chart. The volatility is small, and prefer to skip this coin. Okay, Rave. Rave was interesting, but for some time. So we set some levels in the last broadcast. We set the alert here. Maybe you remember that the prices break this level 1.43% and then come back reversed and gather some liquidity from this level, but didn't have the power to continue the movement. And then the price is back, and there was some interesting. Okay, this was a good situation while the Rave is breaking the levels. Break levels. Okay, this is a good coin. Okay, so here we see the example of the good coin, which really interesting to trade on a short, because it gave some impulses. So this level, if we will break this level, okay, we have opportunity to close zero if we don't catch the profit here. Another chance to get the profit, so here, so you can trade the momentum, and you can easily could get this 3% of the profit in 1 second if you will be on the right place in the right time. Then we get some accumulation zone, and after that we break in this level. Once again, this 3%, it was really possible to get another level. So the 4%, I think 5.9, even 6% of the impulse. So yeah, this coin was interesting to trade it on a short. Okay, and after that there's some dirty is a period, but the dirty is a period because this all the time when you see this kind of wicks, candles with the long wicks, this all the time not the best setup for trading. So better to have that kind of approach and the setting the level on that kind of. But when the wick are long, this will be the not the best entry point. But anyway, so we have some stop losses, and after we break the level, so we have another impulse in a 6.3%, and then the price is reversed, goes up, and there's some kind of unpredictable movements here, and then after that accumulation here, we are starting our ascending trend. The setup is not powerful, I think. There's no relative volume right now. This is only the high of the day, and we confirm this high of the day, but I don't know really will we have this enough liquidity to have the good momentum for this. But this setup is looking not bad, except of this that this relative volume is small, the volatility is small on that coin. And okay, let's delete everything what we will make the mess. Not the best one, really. Okay, the Pipin is halfly alive and halfly dead coin. Turnover is 160 million. Believe not the best one. The IR. So we set this level on our last broadcast. There was the all-time low on that coin. We make the approach. We touch this level, confirmed it, then we come back and trading for some days, and then we break this level with approximately 80% of the momentum. So, and after that we immediately break the level. I'm not saying it immediately, but there was some time was passed to break this 9%. Okay, this was difficult to predict, but this breakdown of this lowest low, previous lowest point of the coin was quite interesting to trade. Once again, you should be on the right place on the right time, and you should see the order book, and you should find some abnormal activity on that candles, and to set some kind of trigger order maybe on that level, or open somewhere here, because the impulse was very quick. And really, so in that particular minutes, you should be on the working place near the computer. You should open the terminal. So, but to get this profit, you should wait. You should wait minimum after we notice this second touch. We should wait 1 day and 21 hours. So, not all the time you will get you will be on the working place and with this open order book, but this is okay. So, but the general situation that we find the good situation on that coin. Right now we make the attempt to reverse. We see the big flash after some how to say, how this word, unsure movement. So unsure long, I think it would be better to say. We have here is the level somewhere here. We have this lowest point on that coin, and right now we try to bounce on the mirror from the mirror level. Right now there's no setups for trading. There's 70 million turnovers, volatility 0.5. It's not enough for active trading, but okay. The bit is interesting coin, so we should try to trade this coin. So set the high of the day, set the alert here, and this should be the prior number one for us for trading, like a setup. The light, okay, this is the light. Let's look on the daily chart. Let's remove all the levels, all the pictures that we have drawn. On the daily level we have, for example, let's see how this light is breaking the lows. We have that situation and we have that situation. Yeah, so this level goes from the past. Let's open the 50 minutes to see really what is. Okay, we have the lowest point of the coin, and we have some kind of momentum here, not here, but here. But it's practically impossible to take because the this tick in 20% and it was quite unpredictable. I don't know who will be able to take this trade. And quick reverse. So if you're trading the pullbacks, so you can easily wait for a few minutes and get the 10% or 11% profit. But okay, you should be really close to the terminal, you should be open this coin, you should understand what you are doing. So there's no easy answer how to take this quick profit. You should be on the particular moment with the open order book and be ready for that situation to know what to do. So not easy money, not easy. Then we have this this low here. Okay, this is a low from another day, and this also, once again, you see that how it breaks the level. So this crazy, this 8% before the level, this impulse is started, and the same situation. So if you wasn't close to the computer and you have this light USDT and your order book open, so you can get opportunity to take this impulse. ZEC, oh, this is the really good coin. So right now we see that the ZEC is breaking the daily high, breaking very interesting. Okay, this is one approach, and then few candles. Not a big person, but the ZEC is moving is logically. So there's exceptional good liquidity. So this is the 1 billion liquidity. There's a lot of traders, small and big ones, are trading this coin, and that is why this movement much more clear, and the impulse is much more clear. This real stop loss is not only the market makers on the order book. So definitely, if you want to see the good coin for trading, so the ZEC is one of the best for now. Maybe the BIT, but the BIT is also quite manipulative. But the ZEC is really good for trading. So the logical movements, so everything is that these trend lines are working, counter trends are working, levels are working. So this was one of the setup. So you should be fine that kind of coins. You should be, yeah, this really excellent moments. All these lows are breaking. So you see that we have the low, we have the setup, and we have this impulse, because this is real money, real live money of the real traders. Whereas here is the fear and greed, the tears of the traders, and that is why it's logically good for trading. The night we already said about that. Okay, the break in the daily high. Okay, so this situation is happened on our eyes. 1.6% of momentum. Unfortunately, we was not ready for that. So the quite active coins, some relative volume exist. We see these spikes of the volume. So the coin is likes this kind of impulses, and the coin is the clear movement, the good approach, the good accumulation. So one approach to the level, second one, then third one, then the closer. So we are a few times confirmed this level. We can set the, maybe we can set this some kind of trending line. Trend line here. So the trend line is working. So these coins should be traded, but the night, the power, 50 millions of the turnover. I already see that this is the kind of dirty movement. I will the ICNT, no, the play, no, H, no, OMT, probably no, delete, oh, delete. This one guy is playing, so if you open the order book, so he's playing with the scythes inside of the order book, and interesting to see, but it's not possible to trade this unpredictable coin and quite manipulative, so not alive. CYS. Okay, what we see here, the breaking. So the dirty movement, the price is okay. What we want from the coin that is 23 million to turnover. So this only the market makers and few traders, small traders are trading. So okay, we can set here the alert close to the highest point of the day, but I don't know what to say. And also you see that we're quite close to the highest point of that coin. Where is my horizontal ray? So this will be the target, and maybe we can set another alert, because this is much more interesting situation when the price is approached to the all-time high on this coin. How much from the particular price we should make the movement, so we can make this 70%. Okay, this is not so big distance for this small and teeny coin, so this is not quite difficult, but we can set and to wait when they approach this stable. 23 million folks, no. Oh, 80 some side is here on the Binance close to the top of the first pullback. No, Mon, no. Yeah, was yesterday were pumped, so there's some kind of interesting entry points exist, but right now the coin is dead. So let's wait when the prices start to make some impulses, or will approach to this level that was created yesterday. Trades, okay. True, sorry. ZKS, no. PTB, no. Okay. We already on this broadcast the 59 minutes, so we spent quite a lot of time for to find the good setups for trading, but we see that there's not so much coins. And let's look on the financial results of our traders that traded from today and from yesterday and for some days. So ZBT, okay, okay, maybe this ZBT coin, I forgot about that. Okay, ZBT is 990 million. Okay, this is the good. This is the good, and why we don't see? Because because this volatility is 0.6, and okay, so we just miss it. Definitely this coin should be on our order book on the priority. We have the high, we have a lot of approaches, so definitely we should expect for some impulse while we're breaking this high. Okay, so this 0.2.1, this is our level. So the breaking the 2, this is the okay, definitely should be on our list and open on the order books. So this is another coin like a ZEC for trading, like a bit, and what another one. This is QD, not the flow, not the VV, not the lean. No, ZEC, okay. ZEC bit and the ZBT coin, so should be in our priority list for now. Okay, so ZBT coin. So the trader is trading some breaking of the local level. So let me say it. So this works only when the coin is active. So he expecting for some breaking of that. While the prices approach, sitting when the price is going down. So I don't know if it's right or wrong, but anyway, so he gets some profit after the impulse. So if he expects the breaking of that, he see that there's some liquidities exist under that level and under that level, and okay, the trader will succeed with that. Another one. Okay, this is the sorry. This is the gathering of the spread. So this is a collect USDT coin, some very thin coin on the BitGet. We can open the coin and to see, because this is another part of the trading, and so not only Binances exist. This is the another type of trading. Collect USDT. Okay, BitGet. Okay, the fresh coin. 1 minute. So this is the habit how to trade that kind of coin. So when the trader is trading these spikes, so he understood what market makers are doing, and they trading this coin after the listing. So he's see the range, he's opening the position on the bottom and set his send orders on another part of the range, and he's getting some kind of gathering, some kind of impulses, some kind of volatility. So the general movement of the one candle is the general range, not the movement, 3.6%. so this is the good. The problem is that the liquidity is not the perfect. So let me add the volume currency. Okay, we don't need indicators. So let me remove this one. We don't need this. We don't need nothing. We just want to show the amount of the money. So let's see here. So the number is $220, $769, $400, $600, 1,000, 2,700. So this is the for the small deposit. This is the good training. Good training of the getting this kind of ranges and trading the small coins. So in that, but anyway, okay, of course this should be this really small deposits to trade this coin. If you will open the for example $1,000 like a market order, so it will make the huge stick into the sky. So better to do not do that. Okay, so this is another part. Some traders specialize on that coins. ZBT. Okay, once again, this after we made the correction, this complicated correction with the 2, one time, then the correction, and the second impulse, then the price is reversed, makes some kind of small local level, and the trading see the prices want to reverse, and they open the position and get some profit. The same situation after the reverse. I think this is the same moment, but the two different traders are trading the situation on two different ways. Here RVV, this is the probably from yesterday. Traders see that there some activity on the order book, on the time and sales, and some catch some candle on the bottom, and he has a good entry point. Even the setup is not perfect, but he is waiting for when the price is crossing the high. But partially he's closed his position and get some 4.76% of the profit. What is really good. Classical break through setups on the true USDT, TRU-USDT. So probably the breaking of the daily highs. Good coin. Good trader is presence. And to see how the price is developing. So he's on the right moment, on the right place. Open the long before the squeezing and the stops flashing and get some profit. AT after this red candle, so we see that we start to accumulate and want to grow. Trader, we open the position when the price will break this kind of level 15.55 and 8, and waited for the continuation of the movement. So the generally good percentage is 5.8% of the move. It is good on the IT coin. So you see that the trader forget to print screen the name coin, and they set this by the manually. Okay, this is the breaking of the local high on the coin on the AT, whereas this coin was active. The light. So the trader was trading this coin. He wants to catch the knife when the price is flashing. He choose not the right entry point, not right moment to open the position and get a huge loss. So this is definitely the part of the job, because this the knives catching is could be extremely profitable, but it is also the extremely dangerous. So here the ZEC coin. So after the breaking and the impulse, after the correction, the price is showing the power. Trader set some control trend line. They set the local level here and get the profit of the movement after the 1.5%. The same trader for the first untap not succeed. Second untapped was successful, but not what he expect. And then they breaking the trend line and is finishing the trade when the price is crossing this high. So very good. For my opinion, it's a very good trade. The power short in the coin, so there was active trading here and closing the short. And after this trading the long, not succeeding here. Second attempt after the prices bounce from the trend line and the closing the position when the price is breaking this local high. Here the supporting trend line on the Kaito coin. After the bounce, trader opened the position and the partially close. Here the short. So some probably trader finds something on the order book and shorting this coin. Because there's no setup on the chart. So here this 1 minute on the ARC USDT. So after we break this local support zone, trader decide to, and they break the trend line, so trader decide to open the short and succeed with it right now, because there was no enough power on that coin. But very often when the relative volume is bigger and the activity is higher, so we can find that kind of movement like here. Maybe we can bounce from here and the prices come back and continue to trading in some range, and then the break in the high. Sometimes I see that kind of situation much more often right now, but the traders will succeed on that place, so he's evaluating two factors and really succeed. But definitely, so sometimes the losses are occurred, and if he is not win this trade, so of course he will get the stop loss and had some lose, but he will succeed on that case, and this is good to see. The AT, so they bounce from the support, this small trade, so you see the trader is proactive. He see there's some kind of weakness of the sales, open the long and waiting from when the prices approach to the high, to the opposite side of this side move. Okay, here is after the price is reversed after this correction. Trader is open the small trades, the supporting the long, support the side which win, and the closing the partially his position. Here the AT, here the two highs. One high is from the past, this local high, and have some trend line. After this some accumulation, so he's open the long and partially close while the price is moving to cross this level. So nobody is guaranteed that the price is going to that way, and the trader start to secure his position while closing the partially some parts already after they break in this local high. I hope you see that I can increase, because the trade is really quite interesting. So nobody guarantee you to use that the price is going on the directions that you choose, and the trader secure his stop loss. He's starting to close the position already when the price is crossing this local level, and then the hold when the prices hold these upper levels. So the truth, okay, this is the pullback. Here is the trend line, and the trader expect this backing of the price. He was right, but not staying on the trade, not holding the position for necessary moment. Here the trend line on this ZKP coin. So all these coins is not the, I think it's enough, because you see that our community is trading, and mostly they're successful tradings, sometimes better, sometimes not, sometimes beautiful, sometimes not, but generally the same setups, the same approach. So the process is borrow, and the traders are following by the rules. So if they succeed, they get profit. If they not succeed, they get the stop loss. But the risk reward is correct. The profit win ratio is also not bad, because the trading is only the setups that he's understood, and you see some kind of positive result. So the process of the trading is borrow. So when you find the setups that working for you, and you should definitely find, because you cannot repeat the story of another trader and to copy his approach, because it's not possible. You will get the profit, but this is the active trading. This is the, you should be all the time keep your eyes on the market, and to understand what is going on in the order book while you're trading, and to spend really enough time for trading, for the process, if you want to succeed on that. So, okay, 5-minute chart, this big long trend line and the breaking of the trend line, and then finishing the impulse while crossing this local level. Okay, so some results. Okay, I think it's really enough for that. So this is from our community. This is information. So for now we didn't have so much volatility coins. Lean, maybe lean. Okay, lean is going to the. Will we have enough trading? But I think it's not necessary to. Not exactly necessary to trade today. And I will check the questions and answers, so nobody is present. But okay, but this is not a problem. Anyway, we can repeat everything what we discussed in the previous broadcast, and it will be quite easy and for quite little, I think, more interesting, because I get some experience while I'm trading with you, and I'm showing something to you and share with you my knowledge and my experience. So I think it will be more smoothly, and we'll spend not so much time like it was before. So we are waiting you in the guests, and we are waiting the questions from you. Okay, the lean is impulse. Okay, we see that there's some pressure of the sales on the order book right now, but we didn't see who is doing that. Who is doing that? So I don't know. I really don't know. So this kind of situation that we see in the screen, in one of the screens. So we break the trend line. We have the local low on the chart, and when we first time we break and not succeed and make some pullback, and the second time was a really breakdown, and we can, if we trade the same setup, so we can get some 3% profit already. So if you're remember this deal that I show you, so this is more or less the same situation. Okay, this one, let me show you this one, but not exactly the same situation, because the context is different. This is the pumping of the coin, and then the pumping and dumping situation. So the local level and the trend line, but in our case this is the after the dumping. So this is a new way of not the pumping, but the one way of the correction, but this more or less the same similar setups. So the price is going down. Okay, let's try to open some. No, I don't understand. Okay. No. The pressure is quite big, and I would escape from this trade. Well, it's too late. Okay, maybe this will be the good. Not the good. The price is pushing down. Not the best entry point. But let's wait. Maybe it will be something interesting. No, the pressure is quite huge. Okay, some support on that. No. Some support and okay, so this is red candles after the red candles. Just one small attempt to recover, and there's some robot are pushing the price down. Okay, I think we can. Okay, better to close this. Okay, so we get some kind of. We get some profit for today while it's this small trading. Okay. What we can adjust maybe to have here 25,000, because the 50 was too much, and then to have here 50,000. Okay. Still the price is pushing. Okay. Yeah, it was really a good entry point for, and we see that this algorithm, when we switched off and the price is starting to going up. But anyway, somebody is pushing the price down, but right now the winner is the long traders. So you see that was some algorithms at all time, the selling. It was a really good entry point, but I decided to, okay, this is the once that switch the attention on this take coin. Oh, this is suspicious, really suspicious. I don't know how to trade this. Zero. Okay, so 240 million, 135 the average volume. Okay, let's. I think it's time to say goodbye until the next year. See you on to 2026. So, what I want to say. Feel free to ask any question in the comments under the video. So I will go through all of them and make sure nothing gets ignored. So your suggestions and the critiques are always welcome. And once again, warm wishes for a wonderful Christmas from the Colibri team, a refreshing break and successful new year for you. May your journey ahead be filled with learning, the balance, and the steady progress, and the 2026 will be much more successful than 2025. Best regards from the Colibri team. So see you in 2026. Goodbye.